It's the Monday after week 6, and we have a lot to talk about. I've got 5 players that were very impressive, some surprising, some not so much, and we're going to talk about if we think they're going to continue on or not being so impressive. 5 headlines for week 6 fantasy football, but first we have the Monday meme. Elijah Moore, rest in peace. He can be safely dropped in every league, no doubt about it. Giving you the goose with Zach Wilson. Garrett Wilson is 100% benched at this point. It's just awful because they both have so much talent, could be so good for fantasy, but Zach Wilson, he keeps winning games as the Jets quarterback and keeps icing our hopes and dreams on our young receivers in fantasy. So, oh well, this is not fine, you guys. This is not fine. All right, so the first name we're going to talk about is Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is, Skylar Thompson, Teddy Bridgewater. I mean, obviously, from everything I hear, we're getting Tua back this week. So Tyreek Hill with Tua against Pittsburgh after going with Teddy Bridgewater and Skylar Thompson for 15 targets, 12 catches, 177 yards. He's only scored 2 touchdowns with this kind of target share. He's going to regress for more touchdowns. He's going to have, I mean, his season is, the sky's the limit for both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle this year. And with Tua coming back this week against Pittsburgh and Detroit and Chicago and Cleveland, I don't know if you can have a better fantasy matchup. Houston, oh my goodness, Tyreek Hill is, he's going to eat. Wide receiver 1 possibilities for Tyreek Hill. And now we have Jamar Chase as the next name on this list. And Jamar Chase, he's been pretty good this year. I'm not trying to poo-poo him. He's wide receiver 6, but he wasn't that top tier that we were hoping for until this week. 132 yards, 2 touchdowns, 10 targets, 7 catches against New Orleans. He's got Atlanta, Cleveland, Carolina coming up. Huge matchups. And then Pittsburgh and Tennessee. Yeah, Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill. League winning upside, I would say, for those two. And next we have Brandon Ayuk. I've been on Brandon Ayuk all year. I freaking traded him before this game, which kind of sucks. But I also traded J.K. Dobbins in the same deal. So you win some and you lose some. But I've been on Brandon Ayuk all year. I didn't think that the game flow was going to be quite in his favor, but he's running the most routes, he's getting the most snaps, and he's getting the most targets over Debo right now. Debo's getting a few carries a game too, but he's playing as the number 1 wide receiver, Brandon Ayuk, and he proved it last week. 11 targets, 8 catches, and 2 touchdowns against Atlanta. He's got Kansas City, the Rams, and bye. It's going to be matchup dependent, I feel like, for Brandon Ayuk, more so, obviously, than the other two who are legitimate league winners. But I think he's going to be a staple in your lineups, and he's going to make people happy down the stretch. So keep your eye on Brandon Ayuk. And now we have the breakout boy, Breece Hall, continuing on 20 carries, 116 yards, and a touchdown. He's put Michael Carter to sleep, which is a little unfortunate for Carter. But, I mean, Breece Hall, league winner, man. Everything that we could have hoped for and more by week 6, so. And the last one, Matt Ryan. And I know it's a lot because no JT, no Hines, but Deion Jackson did look good, and he threw the ball 58 times, 42 completions on 58 attempts with 3 touchdowns. Matt Ryan had a huge game against Jacksonville, against Tennessee next week. All of you quarterback streamers, he's definitely on the radar next week against Tennessee, even with JT back. He's got a couple of decent matchups coming back, so he's not bad to maybe throw on your roster and look to start the next couple weeks unless you have a better option, obviously, but with Jalen Hurts on bye, he's on my radar, that's for sure. Him and Trevor Lawrence, Daniel Jones, yeah, we'll be talking about that on Botcast, which will be coming out tomorrow morning. So make sure you guys tune in, and thank you for watching.